Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Sunday show. They think it's all over. Sunday show. The weekend is over. And it actually is over this weekend because there's no bank holiday. This is our weekly little show where we like to look at the results from over the weekend. Andy's sitting there nice and smug because he hasn't got anything to go over this week. You all right, Andy, there? Just sitting there?
I won't be this blissful tomorrow night.
Hi, what's happening tomorrow night, mate?
I'm awake.
Very well swerved. Very well swerved. How are we doing, gentlemen, as a collective? I think only one of us is actually happy at the minute.
Yeah, very smug, very smug.
Very smug, very smug. Right, well, let's wipe that smugness off your face then, and let's have a look at our score predictions. Oh,
not bad.
We were all shit. It was when I'm right, I'm very right. Saved me this week because that's a lot of red.
Arsenal bottling that screwed us all over.
Still got 2 correct though, so it's not bad.
Yeah,
Spurs and Bournemouth. I don't think anybody called that one, did they? Because I mean, come on, what are they thinking? What are Spurs doing? Honestly,
it was bad as well. That was
doing Spurs.
Really
doing
is.
Spurs. All right, let's kick off. Oh God, I don't want to press this button. Oh, go on, Crippy. Get it out your system.
You couldn't handle Watkins. You couldn't handle him all afternoon. All his runs into the channels, you couldn't get to grips with him at all. And he was the difference, tearing you apart at the back. I don't know about you, Ash, but I thought Nick Pope was a bit shaky as well in goal.
I think everybody was crap yesterday.
You looked tired.
It's not just me like saying that we got beat and I'm having a go. I just thought every player was shit yesterday. Villa just wanted it more. Every player was up for it more. I honestly could.
Yeah,
if someone put a gun to my head and said pick Newcastle's man of the match, I'd have just pulled the trigger for them. There's nobody. Nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody had like a moment where they looked all right. Like at one point, I was typing a message to my mates saying, "Oh, Jacob Murphy's our man of the match," and just as I said that, he started trying to dribble the ball out of the box. Nope. No, I'm done with this lot this week.
How badly you started St. Alden, we nearly scored in the first from the kickoff.
Yeah, I think that just put us in our place straight away.
Yeah. Well, it's a rare that Newcastle have that much of an off day and actually lose. But I felt we just moved the ball quicker. Watkins' runs were just tearing the defence apart, which he's been doing for a few weeks now. He's been absolutely fantastic for us, and we were playing with confidence as well. So players are getting on the ball more, playing the ball forwards, and he's finishing when he gets it in the box.
Yeah, he was outstanding yesterday. I mean, he had a few top players, but Ollie Watkins was
definitely the difference.
Massively, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm going to move on. Sorry, Liam. No, it wasn't you next. You're all right.
No, sounds just do it anyway.
Yeah. Chelsea, Brighton.
Fucked. Brighton were fucking class. They deserve that. They were so good. They were so good that game.
Chelsea are fucked down there.
Yeah, they looked pretty shite.
Andy?
That new manager bounce. Lampard, wasn't it?
What's
it's
the opposite
working.
of a bounce?
Yeah, old manager bounce. I liked that Enciso guy, the guy who scored the winner. He looked quite lively. Even before he scored, he hit the post. He worked really hard on the left-hand side because Chelsea's defending was embarrassing. So, I remember he cut inside, had a shot that hit the woodwork, and he looked really lively when he was on the pitch. But Brighton were really good value for the win in general. They definitely wanted it more than Chelsea. Chelsea kind of looking like, well, we know the season is over. We're not going to put as much effort as they are. I think Gallagher was pretty good for Chelsea. He's always trying because he's playing for a place, isn't he? He's playing for his future. But so many passengers in that team that just weren't cutting the mustard.
All that money.
Yeah.
Looks like Brighton have found another little gem in that player as well, haven't they? There's another one that just seems to be finding these little gems, don't they, Brighton?
Oh, he looks so good. He really does look good.
Scouts are unreal.
Yeah.
Like if there was an award at the end of the season for best scouts, they'd win every year because
Yeah.
Even Matomo is incredible as well. Not even the goal scorer, he scored an absolute screamer. Matomo on the ball was just tearing him to pieces. The way he cuts inside with the ball and runs at players. I know he's had a great season. It's no secret, but hell of a purchase players. Their squad is
last week
fantastic.
against Spurs, wasn't he? He was lively.
He's deadly. Yeah,
there it is.
yeah.
I knew it was quite early up in the slides. Talk us through it, Liam. What the hell happened?
That's it. That's my response. One of top 3 worst performances I've ever seen from Everton.
Really?
Easily. It was that bad.
Ouch.
Didn't do anything for the first 30 minutes. And I said, I think they said it was, I couldn't see us getting anything from the game. We got a goal, and then half time came at the wrong time. Did all right first 5 minutes, and then didn't touch the ball again. We could still be playing now with no players on the pitch, and we still wouldn't score.
That bad?
Yeah. I mean, Mopai had a chance. I think it was either 0-0 or 1-0 or 1-1. And he's done all the hard work. All he has to do is put it in the back of the net. And he tries to chip it over Leno.
Yeah.
Just straight at him. It's like, great. Fantastic.
The thing is, we said on Tuesday on the live and the week before that Fulham is shit now. And this felt like a good time for Everton to play them.
Yeah.
I just knew it was going to happen
worse.
though. Marco Silva back at Goodison trying to get a proof of points, isn't he? So, I mean, I know he was in the stands, but still. But one thing, I mean, I'm not having to go to the referee because he didn't have to do much, but Anthony Taylor, if he wasn't a referee, he'd definitely be a postman because he shaves his legs. He's just an absolute bad, absolute mop at him. Honest to God.
Non sequitur.
Yeah. I just can't stand him.
I don't even know what to say to that. But
I will say for Fulham's third goal Liam must have been fucking going mad because they played like a long ball sort of into the corner without even looking, and Dan James somehow cuts inside on Michael Keane's wrong side. It bounces off Keane's backside, and then he puts it in. And I'm like, you're a professional defender. Like, how are you getting spun from an aerial ball?
All 3 goals were just from a Sean Dyche point of view, he'd be absolutely
shocking.
I mean, he got it completely wrong from the start, and we just couldn't cope at all. I think I said we're playing 4-4-2 with no target man. We're playing Route 1 football. Like, what are we doing?
yeah,
but
not working, is it?
No, didn't.
We've got Fulham on Saturday.
I noticed that. Yeah. How are you feeling about that one?
I'm not feeling happy about any teams we play at the minute, to be fair. We could be playing League 2 opposition and I'd be worried. Yeah.
Ouch. This one, no surprise to me at all. Uncle Roy.
Did you see the game? At least the highlights of the game.
I've seen the highlights.
The highlights, yeah.
Oh, how good is Eze, man? That goal. Where he puts his body weight on one side, so the defenders go one way. He turns, cuts back in, and then just rifles it bottom corner. It's like, yeah, you're a star boy, mate.
He is.
So good, really good.
Safe to say Southampton are gone now. I mean, I know mathematically speaking they're not, but it's not happening, is it? There's no great escape for them.
They just keep on losing.
I'm saying nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Me neither. I'm not saying nothing either.
Things went your way today a little bit, at least.
Well, for us, all the 4 below us lost for us, but it's the ones who were just in front. Like I said to Liam earlier, 3 or 4 weeks ago, you win 1 game, you jump 5 places. Now you have to win 2 to jump 1 place.
Yeah, it's getting a bit more spaced out. Obviously, with Palace hitting form as well, they've pulled right out of it now.
Yeah.
We knew they would, didn't we? We knew Palace were good enough to get out there.
Yeah, the players were there. The quality was there. It was just
that just sums it up, doesn't it? That just sums it up. I've been saying Bournemouth all along. I've been worried about them.
Yeah, this one was a freak.
I need to apologise to all Bournemouth fans and the club.
Make a written apology.
I rinsed them. What, a month ago? I said they're dusted. They're no good. And they look fun. They've been great, haven't they, the last few weeks? They've been actually fantastic. Gary Neal's really turned them around. Yeah. And they were good for the win against Tottenham. You know, it was no fluke at all. They worked hard for that result. So now they're probably going to be safe. So that's another club out of the running kind of thing, isn't it? So not good for
the biggest thing for that game was when they conceded on the last minute, their heads went down just the tiniest bit, and they thought, you know what, we can go and win the game still.
Yeah, it's Tottenham. They said, lads, it's Tottenham.
Yeah.
I was quite happy with that result after hours. I mean, we needed some good news.
Yeah.
Wasn't so happy with today's, but we'll get there.
Just quickly, did you see Davinson Sanchez get hauled off after like 20 minutes of being on the pitch?
Yeah, he was fuming, wasn't he?
Fuming. He came on as a sub after, I think, like half an hour. They came off after 20 minutes of being on the pitch. He was awful, mind. Absolutely awful. Both goals were his fault, and he didn't even seem to care. But it's so embarrassing to get subbed off that fast.
He got booed off as well, didn't he?
Yeah, it was bad.
Was it like the Abue at Arsenal when he got subbed on and subbed off?
Diogo Costa got a goal.
Finally.
His first one.
I mean, he didn't know anything about it, but he scored.
Right. Very spooky.
Strikers will take them all day, though, won't they?
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's his duck broken now. He'll be away. His confidence will be back. That's all he needs.
And that's safe now, isn't it? Yeah, that's the amount of trouble, would you say? 7 points clear. Yeah,
I think Wolves are safe.
Yeah.
Brentford are having a stinker at the minute as well. Like, as we were on about Fulham before, how like the legacy of their good season could be ruined if they have a bad finish. I think that's going to happen to Brentford.
Yeah, they could end up finishing 10th now if Fulham catch them. They're only 1 point ahead of Fulham now. They've played one game more, so they're in trouble. Just slipping down the table.
Hold the slide. Cyborg's at it again.
Yeah.
What is it now? 47 goals in 40 games for Man City. Absolutely mental.
He's going to smash Andy Cole's record. He might hit 40 in the Premier League season as well, which would be insane.
He could do. Yeah. Plenty of time for him.
Did you see his second goal?
I watched the highlights. I'm not remembering them.
He just runs in, and then runs out of the defence. He pulls the defender away just by that alone, gets the ball at one touch, and then just dinks it over the keeper. And it's like, that is so good, but he makes it look so easy.
Yeah.
It's just
because he's not human.
He's so damn good.
I don't think that result was a shock to anybody. I think we all went a bit spicy with our predictions on this one.
Yeah, the only shock for me was that it wasn't more.
Yeah, exactly.
Leicester were bad at the start, but then Leicester nearly pulled it back at the end. City made loads of changes, and then it all fell apart for them. And Iheanacho could have scored a second. I think Maddison had a chance as well, so they could have almost put some pressure on them late in the game. I doubt it would have made much difference because it's Leicester, but yeah, it was an interesting game.
I think Man City took the foot off the gas, didn't they, when they scored the third?
They did, yeah, and all the changes just meant the players didn't really know what they were. They all fell apart a bit.
Top of the table here, Arsenal are starting to bottle it.
Big time. Yeah.
After Man City, with an emphatic win yesterday, and Arsenal just couldn't do it today. I mean, 2-0 up within, 10 minutes or something? Was it 7 and 10 they scored?
I mean, it was just a carbon copy of last week at Anfield. 2-0 up, comfortable.
Yeah.
And then one decision goes against them, and the game was done.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they had the chance to go 3-1 up with a Saka penalty, but they bottled it.
That was terrible. I mean, that was a weak penalty anyway, but shit finish by Saka, absolutely embarrassing.
It's funny that we say about Arsenal bottling it, but you know they've got next week, don't
you? See?
Southampton.
Oh, they'll get beat.
There you go. 1-0 Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
Didn't we have 1-0
The old Walcott. There you go.
Walcott, yeah. Do we think Man City and I are going to probably win the title?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I think it comes down to them when them two play each other.
And the Newcastle game. I think Newcastle might get something against Arsenal at this point.
Possibly.
It's at Newcastle, isn't it? So
yeah.
So which will make a difference. Yeah.
And finally, this bastard of a result.
A great result that was. Fantastic result.
Newcastle down to 4th because of this one. But obviously Everton and Leeds must be loving it.
Yeah, I had to check no one was looking from my window when they scored. I was like, and I was
like, well, so I won't be
dirty celebrating a Man
if Leeds concede. No. If Leeds concede, I will not be doing that tomorrow. I'll be sat there like, oh well, it's gone in.
About the whole thing. Yeah, some dodgy results this week, especially the Spurs one. But that leaves the table looking like this. So 4 points between Arsenal and Man City. They've still got to play each other. Man City have a game in hand. That's very much looking like City's title to me.
Yeah.
And then the race for Champions League, we've got Man United back up in 3rd now with a 3-point gap over Newcastle, who play Tottenham on Sunday. We could open up a 6-point gap there and pretty much rule Tottenham out of the top 4 race, I think.
Yep.
But we've got to beat them first. And after Saturday's performance, I don't know. If Villa win again, you're pushing. You're only be on the same points as Spurs, so it's not bad, is it? There he is again. Oh, mate. Love it. Villa are primed, aren't they, for a bit of European football?
It's so weird. We can legitimately get it now. Yeah, we've got to keep Brighton at bay, but I think that's the only thing we have to worry about.
Why do you sound like you're underwater?
That should be on Cloud 9.
Okay, Southampton, yeah, they're gone. We can rule them out. Leicester, Forest, Everton, Forest and Everton both on the same point. I didn't realise it was that tight.
Yep.
Jesus.
10 goals, though. -10 difference.
Yeah. It could be the difference at the end of the season. Leeds, just 2 points ahead of Everton. I think everybody from Bournemouth up's probably out of it now.
I was thinking the same, yeah. I was thinking the same.
Probably doing that.
Very tense, very tight. Is there many more matches where, like, the bottom 6 have got to play each other?
Yeah, there is.
Well, we play Palace away next week, and then we've got Bournemouth at home, last game of the season. And we've also got Leicester away to play.
Yeah, we've got Bournemouth away, Leicester at home, West Ham at home.
Sickener, isn't it?
No, sorry. I think we play West Ham away, actually, I think. But yeah, we've got West Ham, Bournemouth, Leicester to play.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't... It's just like Big News giving me flashbacks of when we were going through this, and that's fucking horrible.
It's just the worst ever, isn't it? It's just the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, it's just sickening. Like, you hate... It's like you hate the sport, but you can't help but love the sport at the same time. It's like you don't want anything to do with it anymore, but you can't stop yourself from watching it.
The thing is with me, what gets me is, if we had a chance of coming straight back up, I wouldn't be that bothered. I'd be bothered, but the fact is, last time we went down, it took us 17 years to get back.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that again.
And that's what... I just can't do it again. It's just soul-destroying when you look at the fixtures and you go, Reading away, nice one.
Yay.
It's just soul-destroying. No disrespect to Reading, but, you know...
Proper pisser for Everton, though. It'll be the first time not in the Premier League if it all goes tits for them. That's got to suck.
Like I say, it's financial implications as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Like Andy said, if we go down, I honestly can't see us coming straight back up. I think it will take a while
because of the financial impact.
Yeah,
it took us 3 years. 3 years until we really took it back up. And we had, when we got rid of our former chairman, we had money and resources. We could get any decent manager we wanted to, but we still had to fail first to get it right. So yeah, I wouldn't wish it upon any team. But I think Leicester are kind of preparing to go down with Dean Smith's appointment. I don't see that doesn't to me
I hope
like.
so. I just hope there's 3 worse teams than us. And the worst thing annoying as well is I work in Preston, and they're thereabouts in the playoffs, nearly in the playoffs, and all they keep saying is, "Oh, I can't wait to play Everton next season when they come down." Like, you know what? Please don't. Just don't. I can't.
The thing is as well, right? The worst thing about it is when you go down, you're everybody's cup final. So
Exactly,
everybody ups the game, makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everton would be one of the biggest clubs. Like with Newcastle and Villa, Everton would be one of the biggest clubs ever to be in the Championship, wouldn't they? At that time, to go down there, it'd be huge. So they're going to be scalps. Leeds are going to be scalps if they did it as well. But it's kind of an established team, isn't it? To go down. Imagine Leicester going down after winning the title. It's going to be one big team.
I don't care for Leicester. Any team that does your shit after a goal kick deserves to be liquidated. I don't care.
That's us as well, then.
Oh, you don't do that, do you?
Yeah, we do it. Yeah, it's sort of murmurings. Not everyone does it.
When we played Fulham,
lifetime bans.
Pickford was taking I think he was in the process of taking a goal kick and we was making a sub, and their fans were just going, "Oh," for literally 90 seconds. I was like, "Really?
Yeah,
we're gonna rest."
Pray for us tomorrow.
I forgot. I forgot a prediction for tomorrow.
Loads nil.
Liam wants 2 defeats.
Leeds 1-0.
I was going to say Leeds 1-0. I'm fancying a sneaky Leeds win.
I can't see it. I hope so, but I can't see it.
How about you, Crippy?
I'll back Liverpool, so I hope I'll be wrong. I reckon Liverpool will win.
Why do you want to be wrong?
Reverse psychology.
Why do you want to be wrong, Crippy? Why do you want to do that to me? What have I done to you?
You and pop at Villa more than I've ever.
Anyway, that's us done for The Weekend Is Over. We will be back on Tuesday for the live show at 8 o'clock. It'll just be Liam and me, because Crippy's doing other things and Andy's at work. God bless him. It's just a bad week all around for Andy. So hopefully we'll see you Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.